By 2025, there's that date again, employers will divide work equally between humans and machines. Wow, tell me that was not super creepy. Those who adapt and work with me will thrive, and those who don't, well, the artificial intelligence left a little frowny face. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another CYPRX video breakdown. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some video clips from this International Monetary Fund forum where they discussed the great AI dilemma, the artificial intelligence dilemma. Now, I'm going to be uploading this to the YouTube page as well as the Rumble page. However, if you are a YouTube follower of ours, make sure that you go and head over to our Rumble page. The link for that is in the description down below. We are going to be doing a $100 giveaway alongside a CYPRX hat or t-shirt once we reach 1,000 Rumble subscribers. So I'm going to be uploading this to both channels. However, we're going to be continuously going down the rabbit hole discussing and talking about topics like this on mainly the Rumble page. I'm going to stop uploading content like this to the YouTube channel and focus more so on trading and crypto on the YouTube, and then focused more so on global macro events on the Rumble page. So if you enjoy content like this, going down the rabbit hole, discussing things like the fourth industrial revolution, artificial intelligence, and global events that we can't necessarily discuss on the YouTube page, make sure again that you head over to our Rumble channel and follow us there. Again, the link for that is in the description down below. So I'm going to be playing a series of video clips from this forum for you all today. This is, again, the spring meeting with the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank hosting this forum. Now, we're also going to be jumping down the rabbit hole on some very interesting fundamentals. Now, in previous video breakdowns, we have been discussing this fourth industrial revolution, trying to get people to wake up and really show you all that this new era of technology, again, the fourth industrial revolution, blockchain and artificial intelligence technology being some of those technologies involved in this fourth industrial revolution, really trying to wake people up and show them that this new world agenda is happening. All right. So let's just start by showing you all again how they mention this new paradigm shift in this global forum. Again, that was hosted on April 12th, 2023 of this year. So this is very recent. Take a second and listen to what this gentleman has to say.
That this is no longer the old AI that we are used to from the 2010s. We are in a new paradigm. The old paradigm of the 2010s, which was all about deep learning, had a large impact on our world and on lots of organizations. But there still always was a category difference between human and artificial intelligence. Now we have this new paradigm, this paradigm of foundation models, which are the models underlying generative AI, and of course that builds on the deep learning paradigm. But as all of us who have experimented with tools like ChatGPT have experienced, it feels qualitatively different. It feels eerily human-like.
Alrighty, so I want to take your attention to a fundamental that's all the way back from 2014 from Stephen Hawking. And he went on to warn that artificial intelligence could end mankind. Now, I know that this seems super scientific and people are like, this is probably not going to happen. And in my personal opinion, it's not going to be something that happens overnight. But in today's video breakdown, there has been multiple people, individuals that have just come out recently, again, this year, warning the same thing that Stephen Hawking was warning about back in 2014. This article goes on to read, he told BBC, again, Stephen Hawking, that the development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race. And as you all saw in this New Economy Global Forum, hosted by the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank, what the artificial intelligence said at the end. There will be individuals that adapt and they will thrive. And then there will be individuals that don't. And there was a little frowny face. That is, I mean, literally this introduction to this global forum that the International Monetary Fund hosted was super creepy. Smash that thumbs up button if you all agree that the intro with this artificial intelligence was a little bit offsetting. Again, in my personal opinion. But let's use some artificial intelligence. And again, in previous video breakdowns, we've shown you all that these global leading organizations, these world leading organizations, are telling you all through their fundamentals and their PDFs that this change, this transformation is happening, yet people, again, won't do the research to take it upon themselves to either benefit from this digital transformation or just inform themselves that this is happening and then believe it's not and chuck it up to some conspiracy theory. Well, here you can see I asked ChatGPT, please give me a list of the world's leading organizations. Now, I just stopped them. I stopped it after it printed 5 of them for me. It was going to go on and give me more. However, you can see here, we have the United Nations, the World Health Organization, the International Monetary Fund, and the World Bank. And I said organizations by rank. So ChatGPT put the United Nations first, the WHO second, IMF third, and the World Bank fourth. Interesting how the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank hosted this global forum on the great dilemma of AI, right? So let's head over to a United Nations PDF, okay? It's called Bracing for the New Industrial Revolution. Just to show you all, we're not making this stuff up. I'm not sitting here trying to scare anybody. I'm simply just trying to awaken individuals as to what's really going on in the world. This fundamental PDF goes on to read, we are on the verge of the, let me zoom for y'all. We are on the verge of the 4th Industrial Revolution, also referred to as Industry 4.0. Driving the 4IR forward are rapid advances in digital technology, artificial intelligence, machine learning, robotics, additive manufacturing, 3D printing, the Internet of Things, i.e. distributed ledger technology or blockchain, quantum computers, and their integration with biotechnology, nanotechnology, and cognitive, social, and humanitarian sciences, known as convergent and nature-like technologies. These technologies are also referred to as frontier technologies because they are innovative, fast-growing, deeply interconnected, and interdependent. Now, it goes on to say right here, the 4IR is the fastest period of innovation ever experienced. Innovation is becoming more complex, multidisciplinary, collaborative, unplanned, unpredictable, and disruptive. It is developing at an exponential rather than linear pace. Innovation cycles are accelerating and shortening, collapsing the product lifestyle. The implications are widespread and systemic. The exponential technology progress of the 4th Industrial Revolution will affect all countries, especially LDCs. Digital and convergent technologies are merging the physical, digital, and biological worlds, affecting all socioeconomic sectors and scientific disciplines and blurring the differences between them. That is massive. Again, this is coming directly from the United Nations, talking about this rapid pace of innovation.
So many of us are economists, people in finance. We understand the power of compounding. We understand the power of exponential growth. If something doubles every 6 months, it means it quadruples every year. It grows by a factor of 1,000 every 5 years. And that's the trajectory we've been on for a decade. So we have to be aware that these advances are proceeding really rapidly.
Now, after hearing that gentleman speak and confirm this rapidly growing technology, this is a read from the IMF.org, and it goes on to say, these technologies talking about a new system, right, These technologies collectively represent the fourth industrial revolution, the recent explosion of computing power combined with connectivity that has led to the fusion of our physical and digital worlds. The 4IR has changed how most society interacts with and uses technology. It is developing at a speed and scale unlike anything we've ever seen and without any constraints or guidelines. Technology was already speeding ahead when the global pandemic began. We've covered that on the past video breakdowns on the Rumble page. Now it is even higher. More than 80% of businesses executives are accelerating plans to digitalize work processes and deploy new technologies. By 2025, there's that date again, employers will divide work equally between humans and machines. That is only 2 years away, ladies and gentlemen. Wake up. This is happening. It is so crazy. If you all enjoy this video breakdown so far, you like this type of information, smash that thumbs up button. Don't forget, again, follow us over on the Rumble page. The link is in the description down below. We're going to be giving away $100 once we reach 1,000 subs. Moving on. So this was from the United Nations. This was from the IMF. And again, if you're not going to believe an individual like myself that's telling you this information, maybe you'll believe it from the world's leading organizations, again, ranked by an artificial intelligence. Okay. So we have the UN, IMF. Now let's go over to the World Health Organization and go on to say, the CV-19 pandemic has prompted a surge of digital health technologies to support real-world public health challenges, including, I'm not going to butcher that one, service delivery, new digital innovations, as well as regulatory and policy changes have been enacted to increase uptake of digital products and services, which span a wide range of applications across mobile and chatbot applications, internet, SMS messaging, wearable technologies, health information systems, and it goes on to say more, machine learning, artificial intelligence, data collection, and big data. So this is now, if we go back to the list, we cross out UN, cross out World Health Organization, cross out IMF, right? We have left the World Bank, the top 4 leading world organizations, okay? This is a World Bank PDF off of the docs.worldbank.org, and it goes on to talk about the fourth industrial revolution and a digital economy. Now, if we scroll down here, it says 4IR technologies, and it goes on to say artificial intelligence and blockchain technology will securely and transparently, this is insane right here, track all types of transactions. Every time a product changes hands, the transaction is documented, creating a permanent history of the product. Now, again, in previous Rumble video breakdowns, specifically directed towards the Rumble channel, we have gone in depth on how the elites are attempting to track, control, monitor everybody through this net zero carbon credit initiative, this digital agenda. Go back and watch some of our previous video breakdowns. They're honestly mind-blowing. So now let's get into the more scary side of things. Okay, this is a recent article from today, May 3rd, 2023. Now, before I read you all this article, I want to first play a little snippet where this individual from the IMF goes on to talk about how artificial intelligence technology could potentially become more powerful than humans and why humans right now are the superior race.
Since we are here at the IMF World Bank Spring meetings, the first general message is we really need a global governance regime for these general purpose AI systems that are accelerating and that are making ever faster progress. I think one way of thinking about it is that intelligence confers power. And what that means is as these systems become more intelligent, they will also become more powerful. The reason why we humans are the most powerful species on this planet is not because we are stronger or larger or whatever. It's because we are the most intelligent beings. And as AI advances, it will also become more and more powerful, and it will lead to a growing risk of misuse, of accidents, and of sheer disruption.
Right? So after listening to that, go ahead and listen to this individual. Oh gosh, that's an interesting name. Geoffrey Hinton, who is the godfather of artificial intelligence, whose warning about artificial intelligence has shaken the world. Again, this is from today, May 3rd, 2023. Don't forget, keep in the back of your mind that Stephen Hawking back in 2014 warned the world about this. Okay, this is nothing new, right? So it goes on to read. Until this week, I'm just going to call him GH, was mostly known by the technologies he had helped produce as a pioneer of the deep learning, which allows computers to acquire knowledge in a similar way to humans. Dr. Hinton was born in the UK. I'm not going to give you guys his background. His work is primarily focused on machine learning algorithms. Now, this is where it gets interesting. For that work, he was recognized with awards from across the world. It goes on to say he was also given the nickname of the godfather of AI. Now, it says right here, this week his reputation changed all in a moment. He resigned from a job at Google so that he could more freely warn the world about the danger posed by the products and its companies are creating. The warning was stark. He said that artificial intelligence was developing too quickly and without enough safeguards, leaving the world at risk of widespread unemployment and in a danger of attack from artificially intelligent robots, among other threats. Those risks could wipe out humanity, he suggests in interviews. As such, it is important that the world works to make those systems safer, he warned. Now, let me just give you guys my personal opinion. You heard that gentleman say that humans are the most superior race, not because we're stronger or bigger, but because we're smarter, right? We're more intellectually inclined than any of these other species on Earth. Well, wouldn't you come to the realization that it doesn't matter what regulatory frameworks we put in place to control artificial intelligence? If it's smarter than us, it's going to figure out how to operate secretly outside of those frameworks without any of us knowing, in my personal opinion, which is why I firmly believe that this is all going to end badly. Now, I'm not going to put a timestamp on it. I think it's going to take years for it to truly play out. However, again, 2030, 2050, it is very plausible that all of this comes into fruition. Moving on, okay? This was an interesting article. I won't go into detail, but this is also from this year, just to show you guys, January 26, 2023. Rogue AI could kill everyone, scientists warn, as ChatGPT craze runs rampant. This is from January of this year. Moving on, also April 5th of this year, 2023. Everyone on Earth will die unless major AI changes are implemented, warns artificial intelligence expert. This is from the Daily Huddle, okay? It goes on to read, an expert in the field of artificial intelligence is issuing a dire warning on the future of rapidly developing technology. It goes on to say, many researchers steeped in these issues, including myself, expect that the most likely result of building superhumanly smart artificial intelligence under anything remotely like the current circumstances is that literally everyone on Earth will die. Keep in mind, Stephen Hawking called all this out back in 2014, okay? Rest in peace, Stephen Hawking, right? Moving on. We've also seen recent times, this is from March 29, 2023, Elon Musk, an Apple co-founder, warning, okay? Calls for experts a pause on giant artificial intelligence experiments. It's dangerous to the human race, right? So obviously, of course, draft your own personal opinion. My job here as an influencer is just to create a sense of awareness to what is really going on behind the scenes, which is, again, why you should go follow us on the Rumble channel, because we are going to be going in depth on fundamentals like this, video breakdowns like this, giving you guys exclusive news that isn't commonly available in the mainstream. Many blessings to you all. Don't forget, as always, make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure that you're doing your own personal research. We're going to be doing a $100 giveaway and a CYPRX hat and t-shirt giveaway as well once we reach 1,000 Rumble subs. So make sure that you go click the link in the description down below and follow us over on Rumble. As always, many blessings to you all. Be cognizant, be aware, and I'll see you all in the next video breakdown.